Yeah, and really at D3, you can enter into the power rankings, drop out really quickly with one great tournament. So Messiah looking to make the case here if they can get this defensive hold and then punch it in. But first, Davidson will get the turn.
And a little bit of a shorter pull, which helps Davidson out. They're not going to have to go a full 70.
True. Disc with Aiden O'Neill. Back to Phillips.
And Messiah's first zone of the game.
Very first.
Comes on double
game
point. I love the call from Coach Gabriella Cincata.
Looks like they're playing cup look, really making these two work it together, back and forth. Though gets that cross field swing there.
And what this does is it broke Davidson out of their initiation. They moved the disc up the field relatively easy, but you could see how stagnant they were once the zone broke down into person defense.
And it looks like they're transitioning now to person defense. That was a very smooth transition. Here we've got Dustin Smith with the disc. Let's see what he does with it.
And this is about the depth that his flick hook is dangerous.
Yeah, at the time of the obstruction, yes.
Haven't had too many calls this game so far. It's been quite a clean game. As we get set up here for Davidson to bring the disc back in. Disc to Peter Rock, and it's up. Oh, it's a high lofty one. Two Messiah defenders coming with. Knock it just out of bounds. That was a great defensive effort.
And that's the setup that Davidson wanted, right? They ended up getting that power position look, shot to the end zone, open receiver. Huck popped up, and Nate Harnish able to come over and clean it up.
Bring the disc in now. His own sideline huck. It looks like it will actually come back in about 7 to 10 yards outside the end zone here. But we've got a call.
Ken Porter is telling us that that was uncatchable.
I think so you were cutting into me, right? And like the push you're feeling.
All right,
just
so
like
we got foul contest.
Yeah.
Or you can come to the observer. It's up to you guys. Foul contest.
I'm good with contest.
Yeah. And it'll just go back.
Yeah.
So contested foul there. A little bit of contact in the isolation space between Matt O'Neill, and it looks like that's William Stifle.
Able to resolve it themselves. Disc is going back to Harnish.
A lot of isolation space underneath for O'Neill, but a potential poacher there in Peter Rock.
And we're about to, and we're back in. Back to Valet. Gets it crossfield. Moving it down that far sideline. Big look there. Looks like Matt O'Neill. Oh, makes the bid, but just a little bit too far out the back of the end zone there. That almost looked like a sure thing.
And a little bit of a mystery. The disc tailed out of bounds, but I think it probably could have been caught inbounds. But the defender right there, a good job by Stifle to make O'Neill need to try to go up early for it.
As one might say, stifle O'Neill.
Oh, double game point puns are my favorite puns.
And Davidson back on offense, just inside the end zone here, working it up.
And here's a shot.
Chased down by William Stifle. Back with Aiden O'Neill. About 10 yards outside the end zone. Going backwards a little bit. Get it to Jonathan Phillips. Being forced towards that far sideline at the moment. And there's another discussion.
Mostly a clean game, but a lot of calls here on Universe Point as the teams play a little bit tighter.
Yeah, whoever can get that last block that you need. The wind picks up here just a little bit. Disc with Phillips. He's looking crossfield. And a wide open Dustin Smith gets the disc.
a fitting way to end our game. What a absolutely fantastic game. What's he got there? Is that a half wheel of cheese?
To my eyes, it looks like it. Congratulatory cheese here as we take a look at that sequence again.
The mark shifts over to take away the upline. Great adjustment to realize that, go across the field. Dusty Smith open to the break side with the mark out of the way. Punches in his 6th goal of the game.
Take what your defense gives you. That was an incredibly fun game to watch. Right down to the wire here for both teams.